everyone. Today I want to talk to you about the significance of the seemingly insignificant things that you and I do. My name is Lynn Schrader, and I empower busy women to step outside of their comfort zone and begin building relationships, businesses, and just life like they have never imagined before. Time is not really spent. It's really invested into a future that we can't see yet. I'm going to say that again. Time is really not spent. It's invested into a future that we can't see yet. The clock keeps ticking. That's a guarantee. One guarantee in life, there's many, but a guarantee in life that you and I have no control over is time. But we fail to see how sometimes the insignificant things can affect time. We fail to see that how if we connect the dots in everything, the minutes, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months into our future, all of that shapes our future. So if we connect the dots into what we're doing that seems insignificant, we can really create a very great future. Recently, I was with a realtor looking at some homes. My husband and I are kind of in that spot where we're thinking about moving. So I went and looked at some homes with a realtor, and as we're walking through the home, the main part of the house and in the basement, she would point out, this house has good bones, not so good bones. We'd go down in the basement, sort of around the crawl space, and she'd look around and she'd say, everything looks great, that doesn't look really great. But we have to, and I thought to myself, my goodness, what do the bones in each of us look like? Because we're housing some things that a lot of people can't see. And if we think of our life like that house that I was going through, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens inside of me that the world doesn't necessarily see. Let's think about the bones in a house. The bones would be the support beams, the I-beams, the heating work, the cooling work, the electrical box, all kinds of piping, maybe a water softener. It's all down in a house, but many people don't see it. You don't really get people to say, hey, show me your crawl space or show me the beams in your house. Most of us, we can't even see it. But hopefully it's all working the way we want it to work. Because it's those unseen, hidden places like the parts inside of us that have been tucked away. If it's well attended, then we can be confident that as we navigate life, we're going to have a really good go of it. But it's those hidden things that most people can't see. Society tells us that bigger is better. Bigger car, bigger house, bigger iPhone. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, bigger hair, bigger is better, but it's not. It's not true. It's the little things that are just as significant. There's a proverb that says, elephants don't bite, but gnats do. And what that means is it's the big things in life tend to take care of themselves. But it's the little things that we do that either hold us back or propel us into a very good future. So it's the little things that we do, the seemingly insignificant things. Let's talk about the big things in life that often get recognized. Often the things that get recognized are raises, our accomplishments, our name in lights, our successes, our achievement, our degrees that we get. But it's those little things, those crawl spaces, like how do we deal with our losses? How do we deal with our failures? How do we step out of our comfort zone and begin to act brave? How do we deal with discomfort? How do we deal with illnesses, with deaths? How do we deal with setbacks? How do we deal with conflicts in our relationships? How do we do the right thing? Do we do the right thing when no one's looking? Those are the bones. Those are the crawl spaces. Those are the support beams that help us to navigate through life. And those are the things that people often attribute as sort of insignificant. But I'm here to say that it's those little things that are super, super significant. It's during the challenging times, during the little things, that's the most important. So every choice that we make is an investment into the future. We can even, and it's an investment into a future that obviously we can't see. And some people invest it wisely, and some people invest those things, those hidden things, poorly, and they don't take care of their bones. So today, I'd like you and myself included to stop and recognize it's the significance of the seemingly insignificant things in our life that will help us invest in a future and navigate life. How do we deal with conflict? How do we deal with loss? How do we deal with failure? How do we deal with relationships? How do we deal with sandpaper people? Those are the things, the bones in our house that need to be tended to. I hope you got some value out of this video. Listen, if you did, please share it with somebody. If you know somebody that needs to listen to this, please pass this on to them. I'm going to drop my website into the comments, and I'd love for you to head over there because I've got lots of valuable blogs over there that I think you might like. Thanks so much for watching today.